Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi kal konton jiberal be dawla nin ka fale ko it is yet another Bankola Kuwo programme mi yala kanale arjuma ka botalan lulu kata fo talan worlan ka politician ol sambalena nen ka mol sambalena ne banko kan civil servant ol nem mu kote ngol and bidung na co-host min kata amin lamente ngamal fam data jilala but today actually I fela ka fotam fe jambe kacala kula mi yala ka fa ko be dending banko tamandir nyala namanan ku kala drong lamin ja programme ndo lamin welcome to the program.
Thank you so much Modu. Baraka bake jibe lal ngal be konton momo ndey be dawda drom ba fala lal nimbara num fana bal bismillah Gambia'S TV to comme Modu afanya men drom Bankola Kuwo me yalan ko nga kuwol kacha me yalan ko wala be den na Bankola nyaato tala woto defen kala dron ko ma afanya men drom be dun nga topical sura jana me yalan ko bolle discourse labi bawo nga mel invite me yalan ko ni nyanta sida jam pour nga nyaati le ñola ka call dol address wo ka defente me yalan ko manna wala sotno studio kono bar coming dron fenno me yalan ko ate bayla no fansita dron ni programme o nyeta wala nga topical sura le me yalan ko bol discourse la nyaata dron modu topical ni introduce lale then we will discuss them and dum fanan coming ndal ta ka nyame be la no fanan yele comme ni me yalan ko be jibero ni temme ila fita pour que la idea sen nanje wala pour fanan yele ko makam fay be kacha men ke kanteng be silo yele pour al yor fanan ko ni tamanino woto ndefengal dron janen diamo be siala be ma ko murunda modu kam pour se dun kacha ni kono.
Thank you so much Lamin baraka bake comme afo nyamen dron to start with among the headlines you have the Gambia police of course responded to a shock report of 7 deaths from electric shock nga kalamuta no mo 7 will be for the nyola nying weekend nying kono. I'm not speaking about a few days back. And also the Republic of the Gambia Personal Management Office of the Ministry of Public Service Administrative Reform, Police Coordination and Delivery. Well, we've seen a lot of developments. And then the Gambia's external debt, our debt Gambia right now at dollars or billion killing, billion tang. Billion kemen in tang, right? Me diamlo ku ni fifa fanal be halifa salale o dante no minkata doila party leader ko tin press conference o nyenke amamme me diamlo fanna nyam fanna andum fanna ngaje ko ay jojol nin ko mo milliard ka fa ko loyal ye mol mitale ye dum ko mo ye place o dila to mando ba ye kalindi pour que jojol de nyin hay ko do nyanda ni ngula ko tengol to nyulemu kunto kibarol din manan ku kala dron I will of course KMC fanang ila finance director admits ko they do not deduct 10% withholding tax from contracts payments. You know, we will talk about them. Start Lamin will take us through the death of 7 electricians. He will take us through that story in English and then we can digest telephone number 5069048 you can take us through the first story.
All right, thank you barka bake Modu comme afanya men dron badi han kabe dron albe Bankola Kuwo jibeka andun tele sira le jam pour ka nyin ko nyinta ke kacha comme nga afanya men dron nyato ndinke mbela no fana yella le pour mela lon ko be jibero ni sela ideal fayno je bawo ngalo ne ko hakili kilinte hakilde wata ko mala bakele ni ngani discussion civil na di bawa mantra mo kilin affect kan banko kan o wata ko mala bakele pour ni mola discuss so right into the story comme Modi afanya men dron be même force jibela bi wala incident mela ko wala hapunda North Bank region coming manke fendi mela ko nyintem wala newslam wala bawo fenno mela ka hapuntale dum amanke kukutati woto wala sabu bi mba ko nyi discuss kanja bawo not long ago just a few minutes nga post do mela ko from Alkamba Times ya itandi je ko someone was seen today at the Standard Chartered Bank that is around traffic light and abe nawek la high tension do do kanji and nyamari la nyandalo jibe bajala ko it's just an ordinary way mela ko
about safety gears or
no safety gears yes so abe ko mala bakale pour ngani ko tangi address coming safiral ya fanyame nawek ni ajibe na gamba ko kanja ni ajibe nyinteme wala mela non ko italla ka Bankola kodo tabake italum mean ko ibe kono italum GRAT kada ports authority italum bundala mean ko Bankola kodo jamal kate to ital bul so wara ko mala bakele ning atari ka ila do kulal te ke hati ka fen kol bonde wala safety GL dila because fen no mean ko ngalo nen nawek do ko is a risk
do ko la
me alan ko ha iseri so ab kuma la bakele pour nawe ke nyin kuwol nyin ta kata kuwol ke ye bula standard no me alan ko nyanta ko la provide la do kulale akana ka dron ye mo ta do kuwala yen ya bula man ray blame kam but then se ke fendi me alan ko let them follow the procedures because comme be ngalo nyame this is not the first time pour someone has been electrocuted. So phenomenon ko it is high time pour Gambia fana step up. That is nawek italla main people me alon ko mo se diamu tolle because coming ala nyame italla mo la main supply of electricity. But kuma ala bakele pour naweke kata kuwal ke yela do kulal ta hati ye do kuran joral kendol dila me alon ko in case of this kind of emergencies at least they will be able to save their lives because niaji will be someone melalanko more saving father, but then they have families. You know, some of them might be breadwinners of their families. Most so after untimely they went out and then met their untimely death. Melanko sayal mo mantambala comme ngala nyam be bola batun kam bodina bal fa warta lela dimbal bijel melalanko abe kolala bakale pour ni nant na jibe pour ila ni atay to lam breadwinner pour kela dimbal ni samba so to fenno melon ko coming akumata bakale pour we discuss these things pour coming amanka fendi melon ko drum ñoo hakili bulandoram deram
kanyo ko diar
so ab kumala bakale pour ñi simfal pour naweke ñilta pour ngamala ila dokulali this is a lesson for all of us pour we can learn from it walakin and we have these 3 days nimmen tamira wala kunundi you learn from it, you know, you prepare for the future. So in case of any thing of that nature, you will be able to save yourself.
All I'm told you baraka bake o kumata bake ka demanding enyambas o kumo nyinkandro ngamera is high time na dokulal nkela safety prioritize because niaje be doko kala e jatulo be kendiari niaje be doko kala e tankol shoto ino so nyimo kulle to mliala nkafa ko ngamera every company mliala nkafa ko dokulal be bulu inyanda ko kole gana follow kele follow because molla well being mun kultum yalan ka fa kumata bakele but fana nina ta jibe fana hani fo do kulal nin ko molon employability wal fana at some point they also have a role to play, right? Isi do ko keno company to nyawonya bari kudol bije like precautionary measure ni wol dila because I've seen an incident yalan ka fa ko eka safety guy jelo on site mol katara do ko la comme like naka fo ne fo yela jia sol do wala nyanta ka safety boot sol min do wala nafol some find it very difficult pour ka rule sol ning abide by you know we not try to justify gal ning fenko ning because like this is a natural disaster me and ko is it could have been avoided but so unfortunately we could not avoid it but it come like mbela responsibility la me and ko ngam fo tanka you know ite me and ko etel tabe do ko la company ni tankar jial sol mi jal me and ko ni o dila ni modi le ko kube kutake ila life you know wala wota fe obeti amanjara la ko di mawti because ko do buka niyo sanno you know so ngamera be kumala bakela am ngang hakilol to kusi falto andum beke molde miliyalan ka fa ko nyimbekala nya karangolti andum miliyalan ka fa ko fanan ala wala binjode anyin kurang incident be duale fo ala seso arjanola andum itabla efisia ibodla tanila dimbale mi fanan to koma ala se isambanya asonende bul comme ya fu nyamento most of them wala doli kono mando bata wala ke la family dépense o ninku ko tangol besamba you know so nyimu ko to mi yalan ka fa ko ntaka yala comme is a national loss like you okay you know bankol ni misata dal bankol fota mo lam yalan ka fa ko balafa ana you know it is crazy but anyways what we can do faka to wait and nim faranka ka man sakunda dan drong asi nyul fanan wala sokotuma nawek asi nyul la family fanan mutake jibe ko even though nawek bring sin nyinkata at some point ila you know employee thing you know like ila subcontractor ila employees do kulal at some point we've seen all that but at the end of the day ibeka do ko jumal le koto nawek isn't it so what's abu kamal drong ngang hakdo to jalamen ni kuma so on if you don't have them we can move to the next story alkana nyana drong ni min lafta participer la programme ni drong wala contribute la si ni number ni commande mi yalan ka fa ko 509 60 5096048 so ñu lam na mo yalan ka fukal mari sol ko man parler programme o ñindol ron Lamin, do you have anything to add on or we can
coming kela kumo nyambas lam drama ye kumo memfo mo itafa ya komi ibedo ko la damen yalo ne nyanta menkela so mo na fana trebulari ma ba fale ko do this and the yalo ko what you are doing is not right so kanyo hakilo bulande ndrom mo be dawda dro you need to jealously guide your
safety first.
Yes, safety first. So, but you all don't know for long. You phenomenon is unfortunate. Momentary illa mol ma mira nyimbe kala ten so ay mobe terendele comme nga fa nyam sa lamu mobe batale batun kam bodden some of them we can at least do something to avoid them.
Most definitely. Good. Now let's move on. The Republic of the Gambia Personnel Management Office, Ministry of Public Service, Administrative Reform, Policy Coordination and Delivery. The general public is here. The story reads: the general public is hereby to inform that as part of a routine exercise of the Personnel Management Office, a staff audit has recently been conducted with the main objective of cleaning up the government payroll of absentee workers, otherwise known as ghost workers. The incidence of ghost workers has been a perennial problem in the public service, and it normally occurs when public servants unceremoniously leave their jobs. Pertaining to the current situation, a staff audit exercise covering the three key ministries of basic and secondary education, health and agriculture was conducted. At the end of the said audit, over 3,000 civil servants could not be physically identified by the audit teams that visited every school and health facility as well as agricultural offices or stations around the country. A list of unseen staff was generated and shared with the respective ministries for their reviews and comments. For those staff in respect of whom some comments were received about their whereabouts, their status were verified and confirmed as seen. This was what led to the stoppage of their salaries of 3,024 civil servants for the month of September. Wow. As an update, after 2 weeks of salary stoppage and as 9th October 2024, only 884 has so far been verified and confirmed as regular civil servants out of 3,024 salaries that has been stopped, meaning there is an outstanding number of over 2,142 civil servants yet to be accounted for. The PMO will be conducting similar exercise to cover the rest of the civil service, including the security forces, as well as the pensioners shortly.
Interesting story.
Most definitely, this is interesting.
Definitely.
You know, I think at some point banko fon la economy fon batandikan, you know, because it it tala do ko laro e mari buka report e mari mantra do ko kanyama yet ibe mari joka. You understand? As people, if we have to be honest to ourselves, you know, I mean, like before coming into the story proper, now what do you make of Kafenta Mintetati? Or like how do you feel as a person like?
Fendo me you know, an honorable man. We are honorable. Yes, you okay.
Wow.
So coming for them. Story in Fendo me alanko. Mosafo it is timely. Mosafo no fananko. It's long overdue. And in Yanda Kelala a long time ago.
Definitely.
Yes. So Fendo me alanko akumata. This is something me alanko we need to upload the government Mansakunda. This is a step in the right direction. Purkanyi simfa sifaluta. Niajibe some of them more melalonko they might be included in this thing because I know someone melalonko abetijinna he just left and he went to Bagwe. Okay. So Sival was saying they have not resigned. So every month they are just paying them.
Wow.
So money is going. When he came back and he was not successful, he came back. We were speaking some time ago. He told me this is the amount of money I have in my account, but I cannot access it. So you realize that not all of them are actually eating the money because you cannot. Yes, but then the money will be paid into the account at the end of the day. Some of them will not even come back again.
Wow.
So Nisifal la bikering melalonko ajamalo because wala kodo melalonko aba account je. Ate 3 months da mala do ko after HTC.
Wow.
Malawo from collect atata. So over 2-3 years he is back again.
Okay.
Kodo accumulated to a certain amount of money. So niajibe osifal be bankola kodo domaka.
Wow.
Kodo bidakang in dural to to sources melalonko aman nafasoro.
Yeah, because so yele mote domolo at some point at talo ladu to gapo do suki So
kumala bakale because tenying kesai okodol nyimyenda damendo those can be diverted to other courses. So kumala bakale pure yin simfamenta olam agriculture basic and secondary education and health. Akumata bakale yin simfanyi menta melalonko pour kanyin kolta ke kuzon sonyoka pour ka jibe at least the load on these departments as a reduced no now, because they are definitely overwhelmed.
Wow, good. But if another kaja ining simfa dal natana milialan ka foko they trying to digitalize the system mimbaten lako feng clock interdrong you be I mean realized by the system about it like carry the he worked, and then another ka itande fanan come like if you absent yourself from work for 20 good days, I mean busarol betala jamialan ka foko ibe male fo madama imari sarta kendol la samanamba wala ninkuma genuine excuse la sama ko jate ken dial wala comme leave côté ngol wala comme ku côté ngol dal so ngamera silang ka ko kol mu take digitalize, at least I think it makes a little point at some point mi anaka fa ko kol efficient la demanding, because ngaje recently hani nan nim ko man kamel ko man di na kunu kumbal e ka mo jela ta do ko la ala file la ndabe I finti ata era kulid la wala ata personal errand la so itema wo do ko meke at the end of the day nin karo fata ibe jola, dolbita padiem hontol la banko to banko, you understand? So ngamara with this the issue of digitalizing this whole system, it will actually boost I mean the economy a little bit at the same time. Tonya melbe dogo kala wala fanambe josot laje rather than million ka fuko kanala don danko ngeja inida kosubal rate teftona dogo kala nyama. What do you make of that?
Yes, komi yafa nyamen drum ñu fenel mi yalan ko komi ngafa nyame it's long overdue the same thing nyanta ñu sort la, because people have been complaining about these issues for a long time mol ka ñu complain ka fa ko ni dara government wala man sakundal dogu lalto sometimes ni 8 o'clock le nyanta yella ita bitaje 8 o'clock and the person responsible will never show up, wala maybe if they are even there, they will just go and eat their breakfast, do whatsoever they want to do when they are actually supposed to be working during those hours. So yaje phenomenon ka kumala bakele I'm not sure if this digitalization will go into that komi melalan ko ni be do ko wala you go out you go and have your breakfast and so on, you spend a longer time there. I'm not sure if that will be covered, but the most important thing is you must be in the workplace on time, and also yes, you must leave on time. If you are leaving yes so kumala bakele bawo ya itan le ko ni melalan ko you are absent without any genuine reason for 1 month, you might be punished, wala you'll be punished. So kumala bakele wala kumata le puru ngani simfasi falje masakunda kanyilta is also part of corruption, because imandoku at the end of the day your salary indila you go and eat that money. Yes, so kumala bakala we have this kind of systems in place, but then sustainability, consistency, that is our problem in the Gambia here. we might start this thing at the end of the day, maybe 1 month or 2,
I choke up.
Maybe a very cruel staff will just intentionally go and destroy the system, and then that will be the end of it. So they will go back to their normal routine. That is going to work by 10 or so whatsoever they want, and they can also leave anytime they so please. So these are some of the things malalam ko kumata le puru ngaje man sakunda ka nyin simfasi faluta pour ka hadamari control ka is very difficult ko hadam dafen kala jaw balam. So akumata le puru ngani system sifal so malalam ko they will put you on the right path ibetil national, because some people you must be forcing them do this, but then if you have these systems in place, this one guy it will automatically detect.
Definitely.
Yeah, so no one will force you. You'll be really doing it.
It's a calabante ya nya de nyum machine wete mame si o calabante ya no ning machine malfunction da wala kudo. So me Gambia man sakunda tentula ku kam me bulo ko sile follow, so what we are expecting saying ngaya implement, you understand, slang do kweke, right? And then again one of the most but mame nyum fonk ke news design ko Gambia dun julo benal, even though ko do nyum bina siala me ba ka siya bari nga remember birin jamme benunje janne jamme birin jamme bota jamin na julo min be Gambia stands stood at $46 billion, you understand, birin jamme Gambia bula bari sila cool na la fa Gambia julo min na ka nyang $110 billion. I mean, you attended, Doy's press conference some other time around. You heard Halifa saying that Gambia Julomim Benna, and then he was trying to, pinpoint points or some Gambia and Ferol and the Kajako at least Kokuan Yantala. And another kaitan defanje ko ning Gambia Yantaka Julo Mejo. And Amadim Kumo Kunyantaka $40,000 is the job. Nimisal Fenyantaka Julo Nimume clear. Yene Mira Gambia Manamoja Lafanga $10,000 in Karofat.
40,000 or more dollar bank account.
That's the question. So how do you make up that? Gambia economy is crazy, la man. Because Gambia coming ke kabim bon na banta wala ka sialan tol fanka min fintinde banta. You understand? So banko ka fintindiro ke banta e kam min sama ni ka sialo e kam min findiro adiamo ka siala. So mbebula isi kuma dantang fay wo dinkira nyin toji. And what do you think needs to be the solution kaje ko kanying kuol nyin ka kop? And do you think this current government are willing or will we, we'll see sim fadal tano bankajo ka julo bonin tol kangola because janin tol ka keba ka for Gambia julo ben fasilan tol alhamdulillah.
It keeps accumulating.
Exactly. So I think the narrative needs to change, by hook or by hook, because this will not continue in the long run. So you can actually share your thoughts on this.
Yes. So with regards to the government trying to, or maybe might do something to at least rescue us from this situation. They are doing something because Niajibe some months ago, Ministry of Information ngeje be kachala le and they idan leko they have a number of tractors melalon ko be samba kam CRR pour rice cultivation oni. So things like that, well, projects like that new kawasifal nan banko kanjam, if the country have enough of rice melalon ko mbado and then we can even export some or we can eat it for a year melalon ko ntabanna, and then the government will be able to buy it from them and then we can export it. So if we are exporting, we are not going to export it in dollars. You have to exchange the money into maybe dollar to be able to sell those products. So abukumara bakele nimba felt wafi in outside. We are getting dollars. So near dollar at least that will be able to help us quickly. Puru kanyin det nyimbondi mol kana. So nyinam fenti mila lanko man sekundanya tanyim project sifale natla. Mila lanko we can be able to produce things in our country here, and then we can eat it and as well as export it, so that in exchange we will be able to have some good dollars or some good money. It will go into our coffers, and then at the end of the day, if we have enough, they can be able to pay these things. So Niajibe coming diamunal coming for drogolam monsakundanya ta katalale ye ferol ke yela expenses volta ya tala milan ko they are unnecessary ye wol kuntu ngajele ko mi ya fanya men fo mon sekunda be ferol kate kanne ngajele fana ko unnecessary travel melalon ko they are going to ban them unless melalon ko they are paid for wala fen kummal melalon ko it's urgent pour mon sekunda nye mabeje o sifali bita wala bari travel melalon ko they are unnecessary ibe ko kala fena melalon ko iba travel ka woluta ke kundu. So nyi muslim falan melalon ko ya fole, that is the problem, because in most cases people will come and talk. Yes, but to do them, that is always the problem. Or they will say this thing and then go and do the opposite. I think it is totally far apart. So that is our problem in the country here. But then things like this, if they venture into production, they will produce things in the country here. Most especially coming for agriculture, the government heavily invested in agriculture. Hopefully we will be able to export something, and then we will earn some dollars, in return. So
but mind you, it's one of the it's a major issue. Gambia dalaso begina jikan lamin niya jube niya Gambia dalaso CFA from bina barakala dalasoti. The thing is Gambia dal they should actually double their efforts, because they want nka nyatlin damen dal is a no-go area. It's not promising. These are facts bila lankafako banku dimol be kijobe farade dal. They need to actually ferol samanang ideal samanang man sakunda kata manin ferol opportunities it like opportunity creative for abuka nana yetarebe dame foila fahamuro wara ye ferol la de sim fadal kaje ko isul milian kafa ko be kena banko batandekang ye will tackle you understand sakatu meka the issue of rice production ke Gambia because nga kunko na kenol be mbulujan a jebe mol bulujan. So man sakunda mo nit masingol sama ndong ba waslang wonunto sembola do ko ni mol jato te exactly. So you try gena siande banko ni kay ba yala ko ni be gena soni ala table, because Gambia no kam ne ko Gambia no ko nata kono fara he is okay, but juma mo jelle fanka konde kasime ka da sama You understand? More than that, it's crazy because kafo ko ngado mo dal do mo konton mo manke konton ko regente lamen ni ani ni dara ka balance diet jibe Gambia mel ko do mo tilo kon lamen afuman dia isna ko do mo rol dia tanya bare hani wonteng mani bodo ken so bika lono so ngamera man sakunda nyande ka afero lande ka je ko ning man ko em fotandeng because jahali pajar be jande even though experts also the million kafo ko yatane mo ko jahali pajar fonda madama si Gambia mano do kuno Gambia jang ayna ay do bondi jam fon as ki bantala banko nyin kay Jammeh decided comme vision 2020 jang ala na daga 2020 man na tara ngi so ngamere ko man sakunda is a process gradual fen ko nin do ta stop jang ni fana na fana ka tra e fero lo tan ka je ko at least moli e fon ye bari ni amanta wo nyama drong nim banko dingol konko te ka kamfal ka même fodron ning ba de onda kindro kele nga wala kat na mo som dan diamo kasia anyway every day ni wala ka diamo mo social media right la men now be move la nga je ko bitan na kiti bongol reslang nga kala mo ko loya nani mo tay kalindi ye palaso di la baden recently Jamal kamem fo say ko kitiyol ka pen baake hay ko la lamen ika gena mele ika case ko jabe drag la jele o fo sanji mume wala sanji fala fo sanji sabayno so it's good that loyal katara jabar silang imamere ko the government actually need to do something kaje ko woodlaning boast because case sol na mi rek aka kulewal samanan nga case Jamal jami yalan ka fuko ba pusim pul na attention wul ndele so ngamara ni joji sol ni dum lamen yela kayti kendul so foye mutay samba nyin dulado ngamara silang nyanda ka ferol kala the judiciary nyanda ka kul kala miliyan ka fako at least case man nyana ka pen nyim banko nyin kan lo ya siata wotile for is it that kudile buka dun institutional nyin tabang wala fo mo nemu for is it because aka dietol le ibe do operate la nyami operate wa nyama for capacity nyin wala tije bang I cannot just understand what is your take on that
so come even for it still boils down to capacity that is the human resources so yalon if near court system o jibe private practitioners ibe siarne but then itel buka si ki nyun kunna jojol nyin komi man sakunda mel appointem ikawolle allocate these cases la nin case nara they allocate it to these judges wala katar sila kunna so you have your man sakunda loyal komi if there's no judges it will kido fande keno because wala referee yaje
arbitral nga
so
arbit
komi komani do warson Gambia posle kaje ko there are some cases me ko they are dragging for a long time andu mo jamale warson Gambia safi ya itandi ko ila case wol medale amanta so ngamela man sekunda nyin appointment no nyin ketem is a good addition pour nyin kamala ka workload tala nyin dol kan jojol kamela ko wala be system wo nyin kono because nyaaji be komi ya fanya distribute nyamenten bakaw birkama and so on abe kuma la bakele komi ne kesol nyinda ye ko nyama nya saje komi maybe ni natana justice Ibrahim Ajara jibe there are a lot of cases milan ko wala babul so it's overwhelming so abe kola la bakele pour some another if not if even intentional pour kany case holder kepus but they must do it because there are a lot of cases yes at the end of the day they are human beings they get tired and so
they
on
need to rest.
They need to rest so abukuma la bakele pour masakunda nyi menkata is a good step yanyi mol melalan ko additional nyi yolle adje nyi molu kan melalan ko wala jojol nyinti so maybe there might be also other things melalan ko people will prefer private practice even though they can go into the government work with the government and at the end of the day if they get the requirement they can be appointed as judges and so on or magistrate whatsoever but then people will not want to do it they prefer to be in the private sector doing their thing on their own so maybe there is some disparities mela ko ni na monetary aspect la jibe wala kodoti ika financial kodome soje maybe na jibe mela ko they are in the private sector I'm not saying they are being paid more for but then probably that might be the case because there are experienced lawyers bango kanjang but they are not in the ibandra system or the pour sakunda say they are not working for the government so ni other there is enough motivation we might see a lot of them working with the government at the
instead
end
of having their own legal firms.
We'll have a lot of judges so that maybe if there are 100 cases in 2024 maybe we have 50 judges. So in that way, yes, they will not spend 1 year, 2 year at mile 2 for nothing. Yes, so in a case at the end of the day, before you realize it is gone. But then after more killing more full more sabab wala more saving them wala judge saving them along. I'm not sure how many are there, but then after it's a limited number. In RGB, the amount of cases that will be coming. So every day people are committing offense. So for them to fast track these cases. And also in RGB, most of the times na criminal offense or criminal matters, police before they will be able to prove their cases sometimes at the end of the day, sometimes from most of the times therefore case original. So yeah, someone is accused of doing something, but at the end of the day, as I said, because the police is not able to substantiate, they are not able to bring enough evidence. Member warrant yes, this person is guilty of the crime the person is being accused of. So if the police can also be equipped in that area, they have a forensic lab now. Yeah, lab also they can do DNA tests and so on. So all be additional at the yes, in case Milalanko case will Milalanko will never DNA instead of taking their samples, sending them to other countries, they will just have to do it in the country here, and then it will be done in the shortest possible time. So development is a gradual process, but then we are actually going or getting to somewhere. I was slower, but then
and we hope and pray probably be fotala jela lamin jannembe because recently ngajele dabo botanang UD America Seattle UDP foundation back in India, and then he came with over 6 million Gambian dollars, and also beranatang I speak Kendebadi residential pipeline. He talk about the current economy of the nation, the amount of corruption. He talk about policies. He talk about he uploaded our men in uniform, na security manual. And bari musul city banko city fanol dali no. Jannim binala na water. I think you can take us through this last story with regards to the KMC former finance director whereby he admitted in Nenabuka 10% withholding tax bondi contracts payment on you to store because ngayalo commission be kandirim bagale the kumol be sharing kumol be so you can take us through that story, and then we ngananang dabola quarter, and then of course remember His Excellency President Anambra also fired back at Dabo so me diamlo ko fana mumela Yes.
So commission we've seen a lot of new things because they are not in the public domain. They are coming out, demanding. We might say some of them might not be true, while some of them some of them might be true.
Probably at the end of the
day, the commission will
exactly tell
write
us
their report and then submit to the government.
Sure.
So comme ya fa nyame me yalan ko wolam Dr. Aliou Kedati ata fana mod me yalan ko former director la mati finance director rada KMC ata fana fundira commission nyati lena comme ya abe diam kan wala bala testimony di kan commission nyina ando ay tan di jela ko wato men nata be serve kan as the finance director ako they are not giving this me yalan ko ka fole ko withholding tax wala ka 10% tax ka deduct from whatsoever contract ya award molye pour disa dokol keno KMC ako nyin 10% o nyim they are not they ibkadi diare la wala mo molla bundat mi ko nin 10% withholding of tax nyim and ala diare so if KMC the whole thing is nin KMC fenso do me ko la faka ko ni la faka tro compat tro ko la sang wala ke la nyamul fa mena west tro ko ni so ne contract ko ditala itala so ita nyanta 10% tax o men jola jiare wala abola fokante so comme na rate le contract tan di in that tenure so it means none of those contracts paid anything to jiare, so it means the government keeps losing money. Okay. So things like this we follow the law. That is what the law says. nibe contract ko indi kan they need to give 10 that for Gambians they need to give 10% me alon ko ba deduct from the amount that is going to GRA so that Manzakunda can also benefit from it so akumata bakale pour ni simfasi valu nganyuluta ni atara manka commission wati these things will not be known so fena yin sifal so in place saje mobe sa aware mol sala muna be caring and salon fanan ko ganda taxol mel jo anin ku kotel kata mel yalan ko le ba marra lay ka kanya dile because Gambia jang people hardly have information there are a lot of things going on but then no one will come out and say anything and coming for if you don't want people to make rumors and so on you need to be very proactive anything happens that you need to come out and then clear the air because the mark people will make rumors you cannot stop that people will say whatsoever they want to say so if we have our officials or you are holding public office or whatsoever ya katakulke necessary information me alon ko anyanta to the public let it go out in that case obeta mari fande male la doku la people will have the trust and confidence in you you are doing your job right but then if anything happens you sweep it under the carpet mote bola kalama at the end of the day kafo nyame 99 days for the thief and 1 day for the owner ameta nyaaw things will yes so I'm not saying ko yes I'm not saying ko wala keda this is one part of the story or one side of the story so commissioner will
do their actual findings
do their findings they will be inviting different witnesses to come and speak on different matters so mantra fogan ko coming this is the reality but then at fana da ko finance director during those era so mo saf mo ko to nyalam ko wala me ka sertale andu mantra ke kan so wolam dron
wolam toñati hanin toñante mbar toñande mbejere so wolam toñati and then baraka bakala now let's move the biggest opposition political party in the Gambia ngaje ko foundation bakenu siarul UDP mila leader benunje ulaya Ocean Dabo he graced that occasion and last week he came back another Gambia in million gema and then supporters Walia Bendung and then Lamin the nicest thing about that welcoming ngamoli jele miliaran kafako they are not even affiliated to the United Democratic Party. They went to receive Dabo. Dabo Hanikure, irrespective of his political ideology or affiliation, Bankola legional at some point one can say because all fana kelo ke Gambia ne for Gambia for be damim to be so ina mol jom lialan ka foko fanga ni man dem political party la bari wol be findira kataje kaje ko kela fasaro itandala and bring about how he also upload the Gambia security because yala mol tankale ya dafana tanka fo ala resident min keta pipeline ti speech DJ mi yalan ka foko kuma ta bake min be dending na security fanala and then economy corruption on banku kan Gambia corruption on ngamira hani argana ni ko wala la kara competition to lebe fosta la corruption on be banku ngata dinkira to lamin fo buka dia drong but corruption be and then he also talk about policies and ideas that actually this country needs to actually develop pour kaje ko Gambia so be lafta Gambia minna ngaje bera o remarks will make some after within 48 hours he received a response but janem beta auto what do you make of double remarks will residents pipeline America
so oppositional the ikafo wala they are shadow government they are government in waiting so abukumala bakele we have them so that they will be once in a while anatramanke wato beti but for them to be criticizing the government akanake danko criticize kam mansa kunda criticize but then let it be on based on melalanko things that are happening so phenomenalanko is not new UDP like other parties oftentimes ngaje de kafuntinam ni mansa kunda simfadol tangaje de kafuntinam and then they will either upload or condemn it so phenomenon coming after nyamendrom it's not new ngaje le akakele oppositional kakele but akumata let them keep on doing such things because mansa kundalam nebule fambulu at the end of the article karate so walakin it is always important ko you keep konkong because power is very dangerous ning nabe mobulu nata rafanya ta fanna
Masibo
the person might go astray. So abu kumala bakela wala kumata le puru opposition wato wati ke konkon ikaitandila, you know, hata manke ko it's not always rivalry kuma karu nyo, you know, saban na yes. Yes, but then come can you hakilo brand come ngafanya mdro, at least sometimes they might not be remembering these things, or they might not know. No one is perfect. Start go okay can mealon ko amon kasiloti, but then dunya je wala, if you are in the gym you will not be able to detect some of those small things, but the ones that are watching, the spectators, they will be able to detect it. So if those people are talking, you need to listen to them, go and work on those things. Wala nyanta man sakunda nyanta ko wala, you should see them as development or partners in development, not as enemies. Yes, whatever they are saying, they are within the society. Most of the times, or oftentimes, they are within the government, or those that are within the corridors of power. They will not tell you the realities. Yeah, if you appoint me, it will be very difficult to for you. This is what you should do. This is what you should do. Wallahi kida, wallahi kida. But then, if you are listening to these people, they are within the society. They know what is happening in the society.
Good.
Yes. So if you listen to them, you go and work on them. That will at least increase. More confidence, it will increase it.
Definitely.
You know, yes. Yeah. That might even be a way for you to, you know, at least win another election.
Exactly,
yes.
Because I think ning moli criticize school. I think we form better get ama ke hakil branding ko. Ila jana de ngamle nyanta ka jede dal. Look, near coining address probably, and maybe near most philosophy and kafako probably inila miro man killing nanata political finalist wala hat we know at least ye ku kende ye join, you know. So ngamela man sakunda dunia konda wala wal kata mo nyamal like opposition le problem wala issue ye ya fo ita man sakunda te kan nyanta wajibi ate kan ne pour yo ko nyin address, because at the end of the day hani wo oppositional be kan namo joy tele ya, you know. So amanke ko me ka diam no just because lafta ka diam because molle jikite la, you know, ke job namo jolal la ko wala. So ngamale la nyanto lam pour ye diamo issue nyin na pour man sa fene sim fa dal nyinta aya address. But then bring woketa ngaje ko Barrow also came out with a statement kaitandi ko, you know, Dabo should focus on his party, you know, trial local, because local government niaji be corruption member auto, you know, umantra la avala audio from the kaitandi ko, you know, corruption by local government election, local government auto bring Gambia by corruption civil manke, you know. So ngamira ko, you know, they actually need to focus more on the on his councillors than kataka or kafoko, you know, about the attack and all those things. But in America, that's my point of view. The president should not look at it in that dimension, because he should actually look at the broader picture, because Niajibe, Dabo, what he said, is policy related matter, right? He come up with ideas, agendas. I call the familiar and kafoko, you know, Bankonya Takatama or Sifala. So Barrow responding to him passionately, you know, instead of respond, have a response. I respond on programs like the wildlife federal minister and the Gambian and all those things. That will be way more genuine than also to attack Dabo passionately and a party mola. What do you make of Barrow's statement?
Coming it's not mansakunda manyana wala. It's either this way, both ways. Mansakunda manyana opposition jala kavoko. Yes. So the government, the opposition also should not see them as enemies. If the government is not there, there is another opposition. They are coming to take the position. So they them see each other as this way. This is what you should do. For example, we are looking for policies. Everyone want to impress your people, so that in the election of they will still entrust you with their votes. So you are taking this advice from the opposition. This is what you should do. This is what you should do. And you work on those things, you know, coming after that is going to increase your followership. You know, they are seeing. We are blind. People are seeing what is happening. So if Barrow focus his energy on those kind of things, let him. They can criticize, and those criticism he should use those things into productive things. This is what you should do. corruption obe Mansakunda kono he should go, and he has the powers to do so. He should go and maybe allow people to investigate those things. This is what journalists do.
Yeah.
If you have a lead, they call it lead. If you have this lead, this is what journalists will work on to have a full story. Someone will just come and say, boy, this is what is happening at this so and so institution. So these journalists will go and follow up. So this is what the government should also be doing. If the opposition is saying this, you know, iko dimba budget and what CCO mantral. There must be something where kind of people are saying it. And kumo na for the jam. Komi ka fanya mintenge entrust le ngafo. You also entrust someone ya yafa. So this is how information ka circulate. So ning baroko the local government there are a lot of corruption there. This man should concentrate on those things. Gambia is full of corruption. Might be, sir. Corruption of member government is more than what is happening in the local government.
It could be.
Because if you government now one project or one business deal is worth a lot of money. Maybe look at the Gun Petroleum saga. Jerry, how many millions are missing there? Huh? Maybe only one of those institutions. New maybe corruption may go like KMC or whatsoever place. At Asabia Kumfa.
Definitely.
So these are some things the government should work on. It should be an assignment for them. Let them go and work on it. But Gambia molka nyame walam ko community opposition if they should say something good and the government will go and work on that and the credit will go to the government. These are some of the things Mansakunda the same thing. These are some things more affect. If the opposition has a good idea, you work with the government and then implement it. So that at the end of the day, it is going back to Gambia. The people, the voters. So akumata bakel puru they work together. The most important thing is the kananyo jeko enemy. Yes. Komi Halifa after election is done. It's done and gone. Let them work together. Let them see each other as develop partners in development. Yet Banko Doku. At the end of the day, but the thing is credit. Credit is the problem. This is my legacy. We don't want him to work on this particular project. Let's sabotage it so that it will not be part of his. When he stepped down, he will not boast of working on this particular project. Yes, it will be said as a failed project. If you want to talk about it, they said that one is a failed project, and the president also will be banking on that. This is my legacy. I have to work on this.
Just to score political points sometimes. But at the end of the day, Gambia hani barra baroye bridge lelo abena Gambia jane opposition wal ni fengo fel lo abitar la Gambia jane so Gambia non hani ka bi comme min foton Gambia non lebe muru na yene mun nafang o fengo nyi o mun nafang fengo nyi na so it's high time ngana political landi karala ngam beke bading clore nga banko doko nim politique waru sida we do our politics we talk about ideas places and agendas but then it's rather unfortunate Gambia covering election level. Every day is politics. As if not a political in dunia. So it's crazy. And then how could you describe the political environment of the country at this point in time, Labin? Gambia la politiko jekang ay baje kan taran bulomento ay nya fal bang wala fe mamere ko falindir dantang nyanta kala bang wala ibe sentu kan dal
comme nga fa nyame dorong let the opposition continue to criticize the government. Not any criticism.
It will be constructive.
Yes, constructive one. That would come
Definitely.
So if they let them continue doing that, I can demal they will do things that they are supposed to do. Because so many times Mansakunda they are some of the times they are reactive. And that is not good.
Yeah.
You see things going wrong, you work on them, but you will not do it. You wait until the public started making noise and things like that, and you start acting on them. That is not what we should be doing. You see things that you can prevent, put a stop to it.
Already better.
Yes, so let the opposition continue doing what they are doing. Let them keep calling on the government. They are the one waiting for the government, because change is the only constant thing in life. So let them continue calling on the government. For now, the atmosphere, it is peaceful.
It's a bit conducive.
Yes. There is this healthy no sababe ida malte mala, but then coming after nyamindro akanaka coming enmity, let it be, peaceful, let them work together, and then at the end of the day is the Gambia, the people.
Well, I'm telling you, at the end of the day is the Gambia molle kumayara bankori at the end of the day, So kumayara bakela lamina, thank you so much. Going signal kanako wato bim trajes lang almost abandonan na bari janembe talron kaitan la ko lamine kumo mi fojang kumayara bakela because political ni ajube. At the end of the day, intolle ka futu ñoy intolle be siring intolle mbadi kidongol dino so political manyan nang kala kutumi ala ben divide la and be diam la yutol le milialan ka fa ko wala ben bankun kan fine, we can engage into politics, right? And to do no political kono, but in kana song politicians only used to the extent that at least na badi yalu na teri yalu ani na kanolu be kala kutumi yalan ka fa ko abe tinyala, because at the end of the day aman jarala, because ninga crossiro fanke nga jibe example kelen fele ani tata député bonto ning bill na ta mi yalan ka fa ko ay député favor ida maka happy nyokane ibe blol tela nyokang sometimes iko ka pass nyame fete buka understand, right? But then ikayal ni issue dona nang at some point ibukela la for itandije. So this tells you come at the end of the day political baby, they will never, most of them will never go extreme for ite carte file mi minka carte dila. So ngamera nyanda kan hakilo to back ngalambe political balon la nyami. It's good, you solve na ngamera, it's high time you also take ownership of this country. I mean, because banko purayata funding kel fanane mamman but nim funding kel be lamfota ami ko antol ngamtol give up at the end of the day, man sakunda man tra kata kan data political. Do you think ibe man sakunda bon no la je ita bon no la je because ibe na ita man active jamal fan kam contemporary carte file ni dum man carte file la fa change minute o soto no la. So ngamera nyanda kan mindset ol ñing yolle falling ngaje ko bella nyanto pour at least nga contribute na banko tamandir nyaato la men janni bital don what will be your final message to the Gambian youth who watching, because most in the youth soul wala la ko kan sula baake even though alfal ya katala bari youth soul right now ay jikita ko nyanta ka kibaro moy baake the issue of kus fata kusma imam fon ko nyaade ne kusma ke cashle, so they should actually try and leave kus, but ngeba don yela final remarks because time bandala almost, and then we wrap it up.
Yes, so coming from politics, that is ndolomba din client comme ya fanyame ngana nyojo ko mu nyoja wallati alkanyum politician wala mela ko alkadal wala support kanteng at the end of the day coming gaja nyame ni benda eventual to maybe is it eye service or whatsoever, but you can your content yes. So ntolle be sabatri nyokan kana politician la kuwa kana kinandim kana tari ngatar siri ngatar su kilin kono fang nte diamul wala koroni do alta diamul nyo han ala muslimi adino faman so wala. So anim fana droko nyi fenno me ko aka mulla kol nasin dila ke ni dala fe dun ta kono ita kake modi me ko kake mo kuto dolete. So usual funding kol me ko albeni jibe kangal sakata mole jam fala fenno me ko komi ngafa nyame amam beta jarabu fenno ni dala fe daltala is a problem pour yabula. So asela dunia balota falling completely, you will no more be yourself. So funding yalo funding ya a collateral ni ba kono is a problem, but then you nyante hakilo tulabakale, because there are a lot of things they will come your way. So ni fambulable don't, they can easily lead you astray. So akumata bakale pour we take note of those things. Abarka bake
wala mtonya lamina baraka bake ko funding kel kan hakilo to dolong ba funding ke ya amang easy, so fari fam fana ngam fanka don ko don kaje ko ngam fangu tanka bawo fantan ko le fisia jaralola wasaba kamal dom badi ngol bi time yen so la jan rong alna la badi malon mod lamin job, and of course my co-host mingata lamin MC City and James lana camera Gayo TV at lebening image sulfindan, and thanks to Musa Jata the actual technician mi alan kafoko inaje nyim program of Mobitano. It's because of him. And Sayang, he quickly left. Come coming for long. He's not a hardcore, but then you understand he's been here since morning though. So ngalong batanya nekita no. Barka fale ko dong ala barka bake until we come your way next week inshallah. Rabbi mi alan kafoko mbe top politician or somebody nanjende. I mean from different camps nga diam Bankola tarin taman de bulola nim banko kunya nim pressing isul milianan kafoko wallebe kede nyim banko nyinkang ala barka bake for argument ala inshallah. Thank you.